Good morning, good morning. I just wiped my nose, so it's looking very red. Anyway, good morning and welcome. I am Beth with Vintage Bandits Mercantile, and I'm in the VBM Creative Studio, and we are going to do some fun things. So I've had a crazy week. I know it's my second day of work, but I had a huge class last night. It was really good. We did the chinoiserie lamp, which was so fun. We are going to, so I thought I would give myself, because I've been doing lots of cleanup, moving, I thought I want to give myself something fun today. So while we're waiting on everybody, and anyone to join, one second. I forgot to do this. As I take a deep breath. You all talk. There we go. Who else had pleurisy? Raise your hand. I kind of keep it. I keep it, but I have it regularly if I feel kind of sick or something. Since I had my oldest. So, like, I had it 28 years ago this winter, so. Okay, I'm going to jump right in and show you new products that we have in the shop. Okay, because I'm doing a letter club, so I got some really cute cards in. Look how cute. Isn't that adorable? I need to pull this up. It's blurring, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on with my camera. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Anyway, they're really cute. They're little owls. Isn't that precious? And the little, isn't that cute? So cute. Then I have these. I'm trying my best to restart Glorious note cards. These are on the website and in the shop. I also have a bunch of pots to melt to do little, wax seals. This one is like it looks like that. I have 3 other ones. Plus that, it's on the website. This is, it's a wax seal. It is called, what is it? Compass. Oh my gosh. And this is the little pot you can melt them in, which is really cool. And you get a little candle, and it looks like this. You get this little handle, and it sets right there. Look how gorgeous that is. And it heats it up, and you can wax little wax pellets, which I don't have, but you can get those. I'm looking for a good resource for those. This is $12. This little pot is. This is $19, and you get that, which is already there, and you can just use like matches for that or something. I did that on my wedding invitations 100 years ago. This is really fun, beautiful, and it has 30 line sheets, 24 envelopes. Love that one because I love a good ombre. This one is cute. It's mushrooms. Look at that. Same, 30 sheets. This one, they all have the same amount. This is so cute. Isn't that pretty? It's got purple envelopes. Oh, yummo. This is just classic. I'm going to start writing letters. So if you all want to start a pen pal group in our VBM Creative Studio, let me know. We'll do that. That would be fun. This just looks old. Isn't that sweet? These are all on the website. And these are so sweet. Look, they're little butterflies. Can you see? Look at that. Get closer, Beth. Look at that. Oh my gosh, isn't that sweet? It's got a little blue envelope. So, okay, new stuff. We've got more new stuff, but that's to come. So, let's get started. I have been cleaning up my craft shop at home where I used to go live downstairs with that amazing quilt behind me. Do y'all remember that? Good morning, good morning. And I have not revisited my pumpkins. I still need to work on that. I'll do that later. Anyway, I had the quilt behind me. That was my former mother-in-law's. It's gorgeous. Anywho, I made journals down there, and then I and then I just left them. I started some journals. So I found them as I was cleaning up, and I thought, let's go and let's finish those and let's get them on the website. So that's what I'm here today to do. All right, we're just gonna start and plow our way through, do some work in a lot of them, try to finish a couple of them. So let's get to it. If you have any questions, let me know. I made a little snippet thing. I'll make another one so you can kind of see how I did it. You can totally do it. And things to add into your journals, or you can go buy them on my website because I'll be having them for sale too. You can buy them in the shop. Hello, Charlene. You can have them anywhere. Those butterflies are beautiful, so you can find those. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this and that. Where am I? That's A, and then, nope, so we're gonna do this, which is A, and then B. There I am. Not that I matter, but sometimes I'm trying to make faces. There we go. Nope, let's go that way. There we go. Okay, so I found this one. I started ages ago. Who remembers this one? I got fabric from Scotland from my friend Joyce. I know your name. I know her name. I know the sweet girl who gave these to me. Jackie. I knew it. Jackie in Scotland sent me these. And I started, and then I got, started a new shop. And anyway, so let's do a quick flip through, and I'll show you what I'm thinking about in here. And so I made this cute little thing. I'll explain. This is gonna go in there. Look how cute that is. Good morning, Pat. So I'll show you that. But just quickly, I have some things. I made this pocket, but I'm not digging it, so I don't know. And I went through, and I just feel like these are animals that would be in Scotland or were. They had bears, foxes. No, there's no lion. These two get to stay. All right, so this is just, I went in just recently and added some flip outs, but I thought we could go in and just add some little paper clips, taggies, a couple of pockets, and then I'll finish this. And it's just, I think it has 2 signatures. It does. This one's fun. It folds out. You can see it. You can kind of see that, but I don't care. I thought that was pretty. So something back here would be fun to kind of cover that up. There's some horses. There's some blue. It's not really Scotland. It could be Kentucky. I don't know. Anywho, it's kind of, it's just more, it's a little more masculine. Let's just say that. And that flips out. Isn't that fun? So you have that horse, and you have that horse, and you have this pocket, and just all kinds of fun. What is that doing? Okay, that's the center of that signature. And by the way, this class is on my website, How to Sew in Signatures. I'm going to teach you how to do a three-hole pamphlet and a 5-hole pamphlet, and we're going to practice over and over, and then we're going to make one that stays in, and you can have a little folio journal. So we're gonna practice. Just have one that you can do it over and over and over. All right, this is fun. So it just has it just has some horse stuff in there, and blues, and that's Louisville, and then this is the back pocket. So I thought we would make some cute stuff to go in there. And this is a cute, I just whipped this snippet roll together. Honestly, it's just stapled together. But these things I was going with, I started with this plaid because I thought would look good with that one. And this is just an old placemat, yeah. And some lace. That's not old. I don't know when this was. I think I bought this from Carmen. This is just a ribbon that I saved. It's navy, and then this is also from. And then I just snipped it together. And if you want me to show you how I did that, I can. Super easy. Let's do it with this blue. Okay, so is this about the size I did it? I think so. And if it comes off, so you could choose, you can do this. We could do one with these colors and a little bit bigger than that one. Aren't these are sample of Scottish plaids. Isn't that cool? Hi, Maris. Good morning, sweetie. And these are 2 different looks that it can give us just by cutting. Now, this may not be what you're supposed to do, but we're going to. So if you are a big Jamie Fraser, this is not his plaid. Don't come for me. Look how cute. So that's 2 of them. Now so someone could take this and they could cut all this up and make little things. Like you could take this lace and put right over this cute little queen. How fun is that? Make a little tab. We can make tabs on the paper. So I have this. Where is my, oh, here we go. Here's this. Hey Denise, how are you? So I will just cut this to match that size. This is just an old placemat. Y'all can find these at yard sales. And you know, people go, oh my gosh, I can't believe you cut that up. Yes, yes, I know. But here's the thing, folks, if you're just gonna throw it away, this does not cut good. Where's my fabric scissors? Oh, here we go. Sorry. Anyway, good morning, Rachel. Good morning, Carmen. Hi, honey. I think I showed this you. I think you either gave this to me or I bought it from you. Isn't that fun? I just mentioned you. I think I bought a bunch of them when I was out there, or you gave me a bunch. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you gave it to me. She's very generous that way. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. There's this one and this one, and you can make these up and you can sell these, which is pretty cool. We're just layering them, and if you do any little, if you can get with in a journal market or online. Oh, can I tell you all something crazy? We had our what was it? I'm gonna put this at the bottom. You can kind of see that's edged off. We had our and look, this is where I cut. This was a doily. Somebody worked really hard on this, and I'm sorry, but that's just the way it's gonna be. Gonna use that on it. And so we had our Twilight Festival, which is like all day. So I worked 9 to 9:30 on Saturday, and then we're off on Sunday. But we did the service at our local little Daisy Hill. It's a assisted living, and it's also, there is a memory care. So our Sunday school did that. So I got up for that. And then yesterday I worked 9 to 9:30 because I came in and had to clean up from the weekend, and then I had a class last night. So I've done 2 long days. That's why we're doing something fun today. But on Twilight Festival, we have these awesome hotels, boutique hotels here. I don't know if y'all know that, but it's great. There was a junk journal craft retreat in for sales a block away from my shop, and I knew nothing about it. They came in and I was like, what are y'all talking about? And so super fun, super cute. They fell in love with the papers, and they'd never heard of IOD before. And I was like, are you kidding me? Anyway, it was so much fun. They were great. They bought a bunch. They were super, super sweet. So I go in. I think this is vintage lace. I'm not sure, but guys, we hoard our stash and we never do anything with it. So let's pull it out and do something with it. And so how fun is that? So I said, get me in that group. I don't know the name of the group. I should know the name of the group. It's the Ugly. It's super cute. I'll share it. They're so cute. They were so sweet, so generous. They came in. They bought a bunch of stuff. They were precious. So sweet to me. I may throw this in there just to do something different. Look how fun that is. And so I kind of just, you all know I craft in colors. I think in color, I organize in color. I was trying to explain to my son how I organize. I'm gonna put this in between those so you can kind of see it. How fun is that? And I said, honey, I don't put things in a file cabinet. If it's in a file cabinet, I don't even know it's there. I have to see it. It's a disease. There we go. Anyway, it's an issue, I know. So, yeah. I'm not proud of it at all. This would be really cute to make tabs right there. Easy. So they had an amazing craft retreat. It was like Friday to Monday. So cool. And I was like, and they flew in from all over. It wasn't like a Kentucky one. They came in from California, New York, Washington. They were like major. And I was like, what on earth is going on here? Yeah, so this would be fun. I'm just gonna cut a little short one of this, just the width, which is a fun one. Let's put you to the side. I kind of build up by the width. It could be the length, but yeah. And there you go, guys. And then I'll just staple it together. So that, let's just do a little bit of this. And so they're all different. These are kind of the same, but just pull out your stash, what you got, and create a cute little snippet. And you can stick this in journals. You can put it in your journals, then you can use it when you find it and you pull out. You can do this with fabric, you can do this with ribbon, you can do this with paper. And then I'm just stapling it, kind of, sort of, maybe. Oopsies. Yeah. How fun. How many of y'all, we have so much fabric stashed around and we don't ever use it. So guys, let's break it out and let's use it all. So there we go. All right. Fun, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Look how cute that is. Can I get some thumbs up? Does everybody like that? Is that something you'd like? Is that something? So yeah, you can stick those in anything. Cool. All right, I also wanted to go in to some of these papers. They're just kind of plain. And see, that is, this was a stencil that I did, but I thought maybe we would go in and find some of the plain ones that we have and do a little bit of stamping, just a little bit. Just choose something fun. And here are my ones. I just pulled out my old stash. I don't have the new stuff, so go buy. There's lots of people who do. So I think this would be fun to put in there, just like half of it or something. This is a cute one. And what else? Maybe that's the only one. I like that one. These are fun. That watch is cute. Maybe we'll put that watch in there. That's kind of fun. And maybe a feather. That's fun. Okay, let's stick with those. And we can do something else. I brought in other ones as well. This one's really cute. This is the Mercantile. I love that. That would be so cute on a spine, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, so let's do these three. I'm going to use this one right here, and I need to find just a plain piece of paper to protect my something. Okay, let me just pull one of these out here, and we'll use this, and then maybe we can okay. All righty. I think I said the back of that one. So, and I will use this also, and I'm using my China blue because I feel like it goes better with it. I don't know. If you all are still here, please say hi and let me know. If you join, please say hi. If you're part of the VBM Creative tribe, I have a poll out there still. Thank you all for everybody who went and commented on that. I so appreciate it. I'm gonna put you right here. And this is just any stamp you have. Hello, Beth. Look how fun that is. Isn't that cute? Easy. It can be just a textural stamp that you might have. Isn't that cool? Okay, yes, let's chat. Seriously, you call me when it's easy, when it's a good place, and I would love to catch up. Totally. I love you, friend. You be safe. Okay, so this is plain on that side. Let's just go in and add this little clock, and we can go back and forth with it. I love the clock. Is it a clock or a compass? Maybe it's a compass. I think it's a compass. Hello, Beth. Hello. Goober. It's a compass. So let's just kind of put that right over here. It's a compass, not a watch. I think it's a compass. Let's look and see. It's a something. No, it's a watch. Okay, it's a watch. It's a pocket watch. Cool. And then I think they're always fun to put them on something like this. So let's do it on this side maybe. And let's do this. We'll do this feather in lots of places. And I think that would be fun, just like coming up right here. Even, this is just, I may have even got it from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, I'm not sure. But that gives it just a fun little touch when you open it up. And I'm doing it on just regular paper because it soaks up the ink and it goes super fast. I think maybe, let's put a feather right there. There's those birds. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So just pull out what you have. Look at the color. If you don't need to have extra, I'm just gonna kind of maybe go over both pages. If you just have black, then use black. And you could go in with watercolor. Or if you want to get, okay, so this one, look what I did right there. It is, it's a little shiny, so it's not soaking up the ink as well. And I'm just gonna go in. Oh, I should show you, let me show you this thing. If we want more of them, I'll get them. Let's try this. What's wrong with me? Hang on. I bought this for me, and I'm gonna let people use it, and if they want it, I'll order more. And I don't know how much it is, so don't ask. It's one of those ink thingies. So you get it. It's a new one. Obviously, it's not an old one, but you do that, and it gets the ink. There's paper on there, and then you can, I think you can, oh, you can turn it, you can unscrew it and put more paper. Oh, cool. Okay, so let's ink again. Let's try that on something that doesn't dry. Okie dokie. Like this one, like this side would be, but let's see if this, if we can do like a little clock, watch, not clock, watch, Beth. It's a pocket watch on the back, and we can ink it up. I think that would be so fun. I just thought, oh, love that. Because I want to start doing, no, they had, it was major. They had Teacher Pat. And I'm forgetting, it's something ugly. And it was, they did really cute stuff. Look at me, can't even. Sorry about the hand. Uh-oh, something fell. Okay, and then you can just kind of, you work over it to get the ink. Oh, isn't that fun? It's just like Jane Austen. I'm trying to bring letter writing back. So if you're interested in that, let me know. This is a fun one as well that flips out, but this would be cute. I wonder, what if we did this big, tall one? What, I wonder if I have something. Oh, this one would be really cool right there. That would totally cover all of that up. Maybe that's too tall. That's massive. That's a big one. My goodness, that's big. What else do I have here? Oh, one of these trees might be pretty. Or we could do just some graphics on there like that. Remember we made the fake stamps? Yeah, they had 3 teachers. It was pretty major, girl. Let's do this right here. It's kind of a letter, and since I'm talking about letters, let's do that, and we're just gonna lay it right like that, and it will kind of hide that, you know, maybe. I don't know. That's glue that came through, and I don't really care, and somebody can totally do however they want to. But I think that it could look kind of like it was a letter that we used or something. I don't know. Yeah, they did. It was a long one. But man, they loved, oh, that looks good. It totally kind of takes away. Doesn't that look fun? Oh, sorry. It looks like, isn't that cute? If anybody wants one of those, comment and let me know, and I'll put an order in. So, yeah. All right. So I'm just going through, just kind of zhuzhing up a bit. That would be cute to put something right there that you could just clip in and fix it up. That's the first, let's just concentrate on this first signature, which we just did. And so this comes through, you could easily do anything you want to back there, which would be fun. That's done a little work. Let me show you the other ones I'm working on, okay? I don't know, Pat, but it was an awesome place where they were. I started this one with you all a long time ago. Remember we did these two? This was one, and this is one. I need to finish these and get these up. They're altered books, and I need to get them up on the website and sell them. So, and we did that. Look how cute that is. I haven't made those in forever. And that's so stinking cute. I completely forgot about these. This is, and it's got little stuff in it. Look, what am I thinking? I think I was making this like a Marie Antoinette. Is that what I was doing? So yeah, I need to pull these out and I'll just show you these. What time is it? Oh, we got time. You can decide if you what you want me to work on. I still love this back here. I love that. Kinda, sorta, yeah. So yeah, I just have these, and it's just been sitting in my basement for Lord knows how long. This one we hadn't even started yet. We've made one pocket right there. One pocket. Hadn't even tore out some, but haven't done anything with that one yet. There's that one. Okay, then this one, all we did was, I just did the cover on there. And I haven't done anything to it. I think this is a Detective Book Club. How cute is that? Probably shouldn't have put that on there, but I did. Okay. We'll give ourselves some grace. And then I started this one and never did anything with it. This was like one of my very first ones. Look at that. This is one of my very first journals, y'all. Very first journals. One of my very first ones. Look at that big card. Oh, I didn't even know what I was doing. But I did sew in my signatures. Those are fun. And I never do that anymore, but you get that, look at that fun texture. That's from a metal pan in the oven when you dry it. I might go do some more of that sometime. So cute. And just pages, I don't even know. This was just my I think this is my first sewing one. That's crazy. This is fun. And there's pockets, look. Clearly maybe we need to work on that. And maybe cover up all that. Maybe cut it out, but this was a pocket right here that you put something in. Oh my gosh, this is a pocket. These are all pockets. Look at that. That's so pitiful. Look how precious. Here's this. We might be able to fix those. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, look how fun that is. Yes. So I've had two, and there's a big space, so I put this in the middle. So let's talk about, okay, let's just talk about your first one. Like this, I may just cut that off because it's not holding up very well. So it probably just needs to come off. Is there, oh, it's a double pocket. So it's just gonna get, it's gonna need something. Obviously. This is hideous. So fun. Look at that. That's cute. I know this was just an old, is this a pocket? No. This is from, I don't know what this is from, but it was fun. Is this, and then there's a pocket on the back. Look how cute that is. And these things, I haven't had these in forever. That was a long time ago. And look at that cute pocket. And it's kind of falling apart. And needs some glue. See, y'all, we all have to learn and grow. I tell you, go back and look at your first one. Yeah, you're kind of like, whoa. So this needs some reinforcement. This needs to be some reinforcement. So maybe we work on this one. But I still like it. I think it's cute. It's from Dollar Tree. You can kind of see, I'll probably have to just keep this one myself. But let's see if we can fix it up. Shall we? Is there this, bless it, clearly, this was new to me at the time. A little bit new to me. I must have Diet Coke on that one. So what should we, should we just cover like this and just glue this and cover the whole thing like right here, and then maybe do something there? Oh yeah, let's do something. Let's pull this out. Okay, let's use some of this. I've got some really strong paper that's probably too purple. That might work. And let's do something like maybe jazz it up a bit. Maybe some stronger pages or something. I don't know. So stinking funny. How cute is that? Love it. Love it. I'm just grabbing stuff out of here that might be nice and strong to reinforce some of those pages, because I didn't know what I was doing, clearly. These are just from, these are old pages from, what do we do? No, I didn't have anything planned, Pat. I did not have a brain then. Okay, these are just from, you know, gel plates, prints. These are just watercolor things. This is super strong, so honestly, I should take and put this underneath it, or that would be fun to be a pocket, wouldn't it? Let's try that. Let's see if we can make it work. Oh, you know what would be good is to turn it under and have a little extra at the top and just put it like there. Let's see. I feel like this side is more the colors for it, you know, but maybe we can use it all. I'm just gonna divide it in half right now. And then let's see if we want to do, I feel like it needs to be that, but I like that purple. I think we're going to, let me put a little nail right there. Yeah, no, oh girl, I didn't know what I was doing. Are you kidding? So, you all were like, oh my gosh, you're so good at this. No, I'm really not. Proof to say I'm not at all. No photos planned, nothing. I don't think I had anything planned. I don't think I had anything planned for it. You know what I forgot to do was make enough to fold over. So maybe we'll just use a piece of something that's not even gonna show to kind of toughen that up. I really wanted it to fold over though. Dadgummit. Like, let's fold the gold over. I don't think the gold really works with this. And it's not like I don't have plenty of gold. So let's take that plainness off of there. And then fold this up. Am I making sense? I'll show you what I'm thinking. Just a second. Let's just see. And let's just see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. I don't know. It'd be awesome if I could just kind of put that like that. And then, but I can't. So, okay, let's just try. Clearly, I can just rip this thing right out of the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's the only one. And I'll show you how loose on the other side it is. That has not been used. I'm just, is this gonna work? Yes. It may need to be thinned out some though. What I'm thinking I'm going to do, and if I've lost you, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to. I'm going to, let's get that glued in beautifully so nothing's seeping out. And I don't mind that we lost the gold. This really doesn't look like this. I'm just going to put this down and I'm going to put glue just right here. And not glue, because if we don't, we'll glue it shut. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're just going to put, if I need more glue, I can go in at the bottom. Let's get that. And this way we can still utilize the pocket. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Good morning, Felicia. Okay, these are old journals that I completely forgot I had. Yep. And they're hideous. This is my first sewing in signature journal, Felicia. My very first one, and it is comical. And I'm just going to see if it's at all savable. I don't know, but it's cute. It's cute. It's totally cute to think about that this was my first one. Okay, well, we let that dry, and I'm thinking then, but that's, look how tight that is going in right there. At least it looks better than that. Don't you think? It looks a little better. Even if we don't do anything, I mean, even if I just put like that on there, something like that. This could be a cute pocket. Like we could do another one here. I think that works. I think it totally, if you don't look at this, it's a little better on this side. A little bit. It's just pretty pitiful. Pretty pitiful is all I got to say. But look at this. I want you to look at this. Look how loosey-goosey this is, y'all. My tie-in. Oh, bless it. Bless it. Bless me. Let's see if we can find the middle. It's very loose. Look at that. Can we tighten it up? I wonder if I could retie it. I mean, I just find that hilarious. Is anybody else cracking up? I find it's so loose. Yeah, I can undo it. We'll make it tighter. I don't know if this is wax thread. That's probably why it's not wax at all. So you can't get it tight. Oh, and I just went through it. Oh my goodness gracious. Maybe I should just re-sew it with wax thread. Let me see if I can find that. A little kit. Let's just re-sew it. Let's use some good stuff. Yeah, isn't that hilarious? Can I get some? Well, you can make it. It's a fine line, but this is clearly too loose. So let's just, which one is this? It's the first one. Let's just see if we can't take this one out. That's so cute. Love my baby heart. That's just precious, isn't it? How precious. How precious. I think it's wax. It doesn't feel very wax though. I'll be honest with you. Doesn't feel very waxed at all. That's hilarious. That's so cute. And it's only 3. Lord, bless me. Bless my baby heart. So cute. It's fun though. But guys, we all start someplace. I've been doing this for 8 years and now everybody's doing it. Which is so funny. Oh, so funny. I mean, I've been giving them away for years. Getting no traction. And now, that's okay. It's not about me. I'm glad to see they're getting their due. Okay. So, let's do this again. Leave that there. So cute. So cute. So, I remember this was so hard. Plus, my brain, you know, I'm gonna hang on, my brain, I'm gonna give myself a little credit. My brain was not fully healed either. So that's true. I remember watching Nick the Booksmith do her very first lap book and thinking, oh my gosh, I'll never be able to do that. I couldn't even follow it. I mean, my very first one is really bad. This one's not as bad, but the first one, oh, it was hideous. And I sent it to Karen, oh my, Burge. Yeah, I know her name. Yes, from, she was with DIY Paint, and she has Redo, you know, and so it's so funny. It was, oh my gosh, it's so hideous, but you just have to finally just do one. So you can, I'm gonna teach you how to do this 3-point, and then to do the 5-point. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. We can take this one out. Yes, let's just cut this puppy out of here. And maybe we'll revisit this whole situation. So this is permission to go and cut them apart. This was junk mail too. This was a junk mail piece. It was part of this was like a flip out from a credit card thing, which is funny. There's that. Oh, it's a little crooked, but I don't really care. Even my holes aren't the same. That is hilarious. Hilarious. I think I did it upside down. Look, it's gonna stick out at the top. It's okay. I'll put something on it. I will put some Sorry Silk at the top, and it's supposed to be that way. It's just paper from somewhere. I don't know where I got it. Thank you, Andrea. No clue. I'm not even trying to untie. I'm just like, let's just cut it out. You all can go back and enjoy your first fruits of your labor if you want to, and have a good giggle like I am. Just own it. Guys, we're not supposed to, you know, we gotta start someplace. Seriously, I think probably I turned it upside down. Is that what I did? And made it taller? Probably. Let's just do that again. Probably made it upside down, which I don't really care because like I'm going to sell this. No. But it's fun. This is scrapbook paper and I don't even know where I got it from. Doesn't have to be upside down. I can just have it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But at least it's going to be in here a little bit more strongly. Yes, yes. And I could add a whole nother signature in here if I wanted to. It doesn't have to be a little booklet thing that I did. Okay, if you hold your tongue just right. So funny, my boys stick their tongue out. My oldest brother's, he sticks his tongue out like that. I have video of my nephew crawling, sticking his tongue out like that. It's just a thing we do, I reckon. Funny, funny. And now I would totally hide this. That's a big jump. Yeah, oh, I'm always sewing mine upside down. I'm always sewing mine upside down. I will say wax thread, not everybody uses it. I think Nick the Booksmith did a lot without it. It totally helps me to do a better job. So, and the only way to get better at this is just keep doing it. If you mess up, tear it out, do it again. That's why we're gonna do it over and over and over for the class. It's just basically practicing sewing in. Once you get it, and then there's tricks, and then the next one is gonna be how to do, you know, more. Okay, so that right there already looks so much better. This paper, and so are they? Yeah, see, I sewed them in upside down. So we're gonna have to, and even this paper is upside down because the pocket's that way. That's okay. I'm thinking I could put Sari Silk at the top and make it fluffy. It's not terrible. And I can go back in and put something in there if I want to. Maybe not this little thing, which is cute, but it might need some reworking. Okay, so a hidden spine. This is how you do one, just a quick one. So you just take, I usually take Tyvek, old mailing envelopes, and then I put over top of it, I will get some kind of fabric, not this one, but this type, just a cotton fabric, and I will lay it, I'll glue it to it, and then I punch my holes on this side. This is not seen. So you make your holes, and then I put a little piece of fabric over top of it, because this is what you'll see. So the Tyvek would probably be like this. The Tyvek is the exact spine size, and then you glue fabric over the ugly Tyvek, which I don't have any. And then you sew your signatures into the paper and this paper and the fabric. And then once you have those, they're sewn into this, and you take this piece and you glue the Tyvek and fabric into the spine, so it's separate and you don't see it. And that's just a very quick, very unclear way to tell you to do that. So it's hidden because you sew it into something different. Like, so they have sewn it and they glued it together, where we will sew it, and then you'll have the glue, you'll have your little pieces over here, like they have that paper. That's what's holding there. See how you can kind of see there's a little ridge underneath it, and this one over top. So it's hidden. So, do I have one with me? Maybe. Well, so see this, I just started, I hadn't even done hidden signatures yet, so this is hiding my sewing on that one. Do I have one? No, it's out in the car, but you can totally, yep, that's a whole nother class, and that took me a while. I watched over and over and over and over on YouTube, so. Oh, what do I use? That was not even the question, Beth. I use this for everything. Fabrifix 3-in-1. I know, Andrea, I'm so sorry. I didn't answer your question. Fabrifix. I use this for everything. Yeah, and I want to start sewing with a sewing machine, so I need somebody to come help me use my sewing machine. I'm gonna call Margie. She'll help me. My friend Margie. Margie, if you're watching, I can't use a sewing machine. I'm so bad at it, and I want to sew, but it's a crappy one. My mama bought it for me like 35 years ago or 40 years ago, I think. Was I even married the first time? I don't even know. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Let me play a little bit. I've been just working, and I really needed a play day, so just try it. The first one's going to be terrible. Just going to tell you right now, the first one's going to be terrible. If you're interested in this, let me know. This little thing, isn't that cute? So we can be just like Jane and blot our signature. I'm going to start writing letters. If you want to do a pen pal thing, let's do it. I'm going to start writing letters to my boys and mailing them to them. And I've got friends who live away from me. I'm going to start writing them letters. Yeah. Anyway, okay. If you're interested, let me know. Oh, you're sweet. Seriously, let me know in the comments if you want to be part of the letter club, because we do it the last Saturday of the month in the house, and I would love to add people and be pen pals. That would be so fun. And like write letters, and like write a letter over a week, seal it up, send it to my friend, telling her everything. I'm gonna be Jane Austen. That's what we're working towards. All right, I love you all so much. Be blessed. Thank you for joining me. And I'm gonna have some pop-up lives at home. So there we go. And you can see my TV. I'm showing the DIY stuff that Debbie made. Yeah, okay, bye guys. Be blessed. Okay, just let's remember to be a part of the solution, not the problem. Let's go be the light. Be the light. Be the light. Let's be love and grace and kindness and Jesus all day, every day. Let's just change the world. One God wink, one God moment, one Jesus blessing, one everything that has to do with the Trinity every day. Let's just go be the light. That's the way we're going to change.